If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform or pause and reflect. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Classic, a book which people praise and don't read. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. In a good bookroom, you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. Education. The path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. Name the greatest of all inventors. Accident. The easy confidence with which I know another man's religion is folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. I was gratified to be able to answer promptly, and I did. I said I didn't know. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Loyalty to country always. Loyalty to government, when it deserves it. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. It's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. What would men be without women? Scarce, sir, mighty scarce. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. I didn't have time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. I have found out that there ain't no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. When angry, count 4. When very angry, swear. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The dog is a gentleman. I hope to go to his heaven, not man's. If voting made any difference, they wouldn't let us do it. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination.